Good morning, welcome to Vanik, and we will discuss current affairs or weekly current affairs. Okay, first question. As for the fourth progress report of Poshan Abhiyan titled Preserving Progress on Nutrition in India, Poshan Abhiyan in pandemic times, which stayed top the list in terms of total implementation among smaller states, right? You can solve these questions by, you can eliminate two options by logic, right? See, they have asked what is, they have asked about smaller states. So obviously Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh got eliminated. So now there is difference between Meghalaya and Sikkim, right? Obviously Meghalaya is a tribal areas under 6th schedule. So obviously that is sorry. So two options are get eliminated. Rest is Meghalaya or Sikkim. So best performance, obviously Meghalaya is coming under 6th schedule area, right? 6th schedule area means highly underdeveloped, and obviously there is high tribal population. So obviously, so far as Poshan Abhiyan is concerned, we can guess that Sikkim is right, right? Sikkim state is right, and that is the state which is topped in the list of total implementation of smaller states. What is this Poshan Abhiyan? Poshan Abhiyan means it is a nutritional program of Government of India. Nutritional program, right? Nutritional program under ICDS, Integrated Child Development Services. Integrated Child Development Services that works for nutritional intake of child and pregnant women also, right? That is nutritional intake of child and pregnant women. For example, under their pregnant women, they are given 6,000 rupees for their for higher better nutrition intake, right? Your midday meal scheme, that is also coming under Poshan Abhiyan, right? Midday meal scheme is also coming under Poshan Abhiyan. This is Integrated Child Development Service, ITDS. It's a holistic, it is a classic program. Integrated Child Development Services. That is Poshan Abhiyan, right? Okay. Next, especially to remove malnutrition among the children and also anemia among the women, because we have 60% of women are suffering from anemia, that is lack of blood and iron, and malnutrition. We have 35% students are suffering from malnutrition. So that's why those to remove those malnutrition, Poshan Abhiyan is launched. Midday meal scheme is also coming under Poshan Abhiyan. What is this 6th schedule? 80mm district. 80mm means Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya and Mizoram. Right? These 4 states, there will be autonomous district council. 6th schedule, it talks about autonomous district council. What do you mean by autonomous district council? Autonomous district council, that is the council of the tribals, and these tribal areas, they will be primarily ruled by their own laws, not own customary laws, right? Parliament law made by parliament or state legislature are not directly applicable to 80mm states, right? They will be ratified by the council, by autonomous district council. से जो लॉटा पार्लियामेंट पास करिवो सेटा दी ऑटोनोमस डिस्ट्रिक्ट सेरा काउंसिल सेटा पास करा वाला आउ थरे तापर सेटा जे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हबो ट्राइबल्स मानन पय एटा हम 6 शेड्यूल एरियाज इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. ओके, नेक्स्ट, ब्लू एनर्जी मोटर्स रिसेंटली लॉन्च्ड इंडियाज फर्स्ट LNG fueled green truck manufacturing plant. LNG fueled green truck manufacturing plant in where, right? Kovada, Mandala, Pune or Patna. Here answer is especially Pune, right? Pune, Maharashtra. First LNG fuel green truck manufacturing plant, it is in Pune. It is established at It is at Pune. Okay. Pune, Maharashtra. Where is India's fast electric vehicle charging station? Fast electric vehicle charging station. It is at Mumbai, Maharashtra. It is at Mumbai, Maharashtra. Electric vehicle charging station, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Largest electric vehicle charging station. Where is India's largest electric vehicle charging station? It is at Gurugram. Gurugram. This is coming under Haryana state. Gurugram coming under Haryana state, but it is also coming under NCR region. NCR region means National Capital Region. National Capital Region of Delhi, right? But if it asks about the state, it is Haryana, right? But it is coming under NCR region. Your Noida is also coming under NCR region. Noida, which belongs to Uttar Pradesh, but that also comes under NCR, National Capital Region, right? So this largest electric vehicle charging station that will be established in Gurugram, Haryana. Okay. World's largest floating power plant. World's largest floating power plant in which state? Floating power plant is going to be established in MP, Madhya Pradesh. It is going to be established in MP. World's largest floating power plant is going to be established at Madhya Pradesh, right? Madhya Pradesh, the Chief Minister is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Okay. Next. Liquefied natural gas, right? Green tech manufacturing, that is renewable energy, that will be established in Pune. Okay, Ramagundam National Park. Where is Ramagundam National Park? That is in Telangana. Ramagundam National Park. It's a Ramagundam floating solar power plant. Very famous floating solar power plant. That is in Telangana, right? In Telangana state, there is Ramagundam floating solar power plant. Telangana Chief Minister is KCR, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Telangana Chief Minister. Okay. Which of the following points are correct with respect to Smart Solutions Challenge? Smart Solution Challenge and Inclusive Cities Award. Smart Solution Challenge and Inclusive Cities Award. (2022). Accessible Places, Accessible Designs LLP secured first rank in category of early stage innovation. This is wrong. In early stage of innovation, there is another company, that is Glovatrix Private Limited. Glovatrix Private Limited. So first statement is wrong. In this category of market ready solution, mouseware by Dextroware Devices was the winner. Category solution, yes, it was the winner. In the category of implemented solution, multi-dimensional inclusiveness, including advanced technology, education literacy, Belgavi Smart City won the top prize. These two options are right. See, whenever you get such type of question, जदि तुम फर्स्ट ऑप्शन टा रॉन्ग अछि, जदि गोटो फाइंड आउट एया करियर अछि जे को ऑप्शन टा रॉन्ग, एबे को भी ऑप्शन जदि रॉन्ग हेइ जाउछि, जदि गोटे ऑप्शन भी रॉन्ग हेइ जाउछि, ताले सेतिरु गोटे ही तमे सेही सपोज फर्स्ट टा रॉन्ग हेइछि, तो ए टा भी रॉन्ग हबो, बी भी रॉन्ग हबो, obviously C भी रॉन्ग हबो, because one is right, one is wrong, so only answer is C. तो जोटा भी गोटे आइदर रॉन्ग और राइट कोटा को आइडेंटिफाई करो, जदि गोटे रॉन्ग हे जाउछि जानि परछो जे गोटे ऑप्शन रॉन्ग अछि, तो जो भी सब ऑप्शंस अछि से जोटा भी गोटे आउ सब जो ऑप्शन गुड़ाक जो से आईटा अच्छी फास्ट रन कर दियो और सिमिलरली इफ आर गेटिंग गोटे जिनस राइट अच्छी सपोज तुम या गेस कर माने गोटे गोटे तुम जान लो हाँ गोटे राइट अच्छी सपोज बीटा राइट अच्छी जो जो जगह बीटा नहीं तुम एलिमिनेट कर दियो एमती एलिमिनेट करा जाए सो 2 3 ऑप्शंस आर राइट Which of the organization recently signed agreement with ASO to accelerate digital creativity across the India? Digital creativity across India. ASO सहित who has signed? See, National Council of if you apply logic, National Council of Teacher Education is impossible, right? National Council for Teacher Education, this is wrong. এটা তো কদাপি হবনি টিচার এডুকেশন কদাপি হবনি এটা হবনি National Assessment of Accreditation Council, this is also wrong, right? So now we have two options, that is first thing is National Council of Educational Research and Training or All India Technical Education. Here AICT, All India Technical Education. So somebody is pursuing his BTech, he will get his certificate from AICT, right? So D is the answer. Google, Adobe has joined Google with that is D is the answer, right? What do you mean by accreditation? Accreditation meaning is when a particular organization or a particular product it achieves a particular standard, right? Quality, particular standard. A product is of particular quality, right? Good quality. Then who will give that certificate? That is what we call as accreditation, right? Okay, next, India's first virtual school. India's first virtual school is launched at Delhi, right? India's first virtual school, it is launched at Delhi by NIOS. NIOS means National Institution of Open Learning has established first virtual school, right? National Institution of Open Schooling. National Institution of Open Schooling. Open Schooling means जेटी directly तुम regularly class करिया को जीवनी, but जेबे भी जाएगी तुम class करके आस परियो. So D is the answer. Okay, next we will see. D is the answer. Next, in which city SAREX is 2020 is being conducted? SAREX, it is conducted in Chennai. Remember, SAREX is getting conducted in Chennai. SAREX is National Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise. SAREX means National Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise. Just a second. Good morning, Pranati. Okay, please continue writing. It's good habit. Okay, so D is the answer. Next, तापर देखा सो सारेक्स कला एबे हमर हेतले एक्सरसाइज वज्र प्रहार it will be conducted in your Himachal Pradesh. Exercise Vajra Prahar is conducted in Himachal Pradesh, and that is with India and USA. India and USA exercise Vajra Prahar, right? Yes. Exercise Yuddhabhyas. Exercise Yuddhabhyas that got conducted in between India and USA as well. India and USA exercise Yuddhabhyas. Right. Exercise All Naja. Exercise All Naja between India and Oman. Exercise All Naja is between India and Oman. Exercise Simbax. Exercise Simbax, it is with Singapore. Right. Sorry, it is not Simbax. This is exercise Binbax. Exercise Binbax is with Vietnam. Binbax is with Binbax. It is with Vietnam. Vietnam. Maritime partnership, maritime MPX exercise, maritime partnership exercise, that is between India and Japan. Maritime partnership exercise, that is between India and Japan. Right. Dharma Guardian exercise, Dharma Guardian, that is between Dharma Guardian, it is between India and Japan. The MPX is also India and Japan. Exercise Dharma Guardian is also India and Japan. Right. Dharma Guardian. Exercise Dharma Guardian. It is also India and Japan. Right. GMEX. GMEX is a naval exercise between India and Japan. GMEX. Right. Naval exercise. Oscindex. Exercise Oscindex. Oscindex. Exercise Oscindex. It is between India and Australia. Exercise Oscindex. Right. There is also past sex exercise. You have recently your Peach Black was in news. Exercise Peach Black. Exercise Peach Black. It was in news because of India and Australia. Exercise Peach Black. India and Australia. Okay. So these are maritime exercises. India's first bio village is set off in which state recently? First bio village is set off in Tripura. Right? Tripura government. Who is Tripura CM? Manik Shah. Manik Shah is the Tripura CM. Right? Recently Tripura has launched a scheme. What is that scheme? That is that scheme is Vidyalaya Chalo Abhijan, that is Earn with Learn. Earn with Learn scheme. It was launched by Tripura government. Why? To bring back the dropouts. To bring back the dropouts. This Earn with Learn scheme is launched by Tripura government, right? To bring back the dropouts. Okay. Next. Schools on wheels. Which government has launched schools on wheels? It is launched by Tripura government. Schools on wheels. It is launched by Tripura government. Okay. So first bio village, it is set off in Tripura. What is Rampur village of UP? Rampur village of UP, it is first Amrit Sarovar. First Amrit Sarovar, right? First Amrit Sarovar. It is Amrit Sarovar. It is a scheme to create 75 ponds. To create 75 ponds in each district. in each district, right? So first Amrit Sarovar, it is in the year of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. First Amrit Sarovar scheme was launched by Rampur village in UP, right? Okay, next. Which institute incubation cell recently signed MOU with Daimler India Commercial Vehicles Private Limited to set up technology center for future mobility solutions? For future mobility solutions, IIT Madras has launched a scheme with Daimler India Commercial Vehicles Private Limited. IIT Madras has signed MOU, right? For future mobility solution means your, for example, metro or your hyperloop. These are hyperloop, ropeway. In this, suddenly you can move from one area to another area, right? That is mobility solutions. Okay. Okay, next. Which of the following states got approval from Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers? Promotion of bulk drug sparks. Promotion of bulk drug sparks. It is Andhra Pradesh has got the permission. Gujarat has got the permission. Himachal Pradesh got the permission. All the state has got permission from Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Remember, regarding pharmaceutical industry, all this pharmaceutical industry works that is governed by Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers. Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers, pharmaceutical industry, promotion of bulk drug. Promotion of bulk drug means medicines, pharmaceutical industry that will be created in Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh, who is the CM of Himachal Pradesh? Jairam Thakur, right? Jairam Thakur is the Himachal Pradesh CM, Jairam Thakur, right? Himachal Pradesh has launched a scheme. What is that scheme? What is the scheme? Scheme is Nari Ko Naman scheme is launched by Himachal Pradesh. What is Nari Ko Naman? Nari Ko Naman scheme was launched by Himachal Pradesh, right? What is this Nari Ko Naman? That is to providing 50% of bus fares, right? Giving a subsidy of 50% of bus fares to women. That is Nari Ko Naman scheme, providing 50% of bus fare to women, right? That is joined Nari Ko Naman scheme by Himachal Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister is Jagan Mohan Reddy, right? Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Right? Gujarat was in news for International Bullion Exchange. India International Bullion Exchange, right? Bullion Exchange. That is where large amount of silver or gold will be sold. India International Bullion Exchange, right? That is in Gujarat. Gujarat was in news for Gati Shakti University. Remember, Gati Shakti University is also in Gujarat. Gati Shakti University, right? Launched by central government. That is also in Gujarat. Bhalia wheat that has got GI tag. Bhalia wheat that has got GI tag that also belongs to Gujarat. Okay, Shrestha G project. What is this Shrestha G project? This is launched by with the help of World Bank to develop health infrastructure in Gujarat. Shrestha Ji project is launched by under World Bank, right? Okay. Fast carbon neutral panchayat. What is fast carbon neutral panchayat? Fast carbon neutral panchayat. It is Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir. Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir. Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir. That is fast carbon neutral panchayat. Right? Here all the options are right. Okay, next. Which organization recently conducted cyber security exercise for 13 countries along with cyber security agency of Singapore. Cyber security exercise for 13 countries. Which organization has launched? It is Center for Development of Telematics. Center for Development of Telematics. It has launched cyber security exercise for 13 countries along with cyber security exercise of Singapore. Which state government has received a loan from Asian Development Bank? Asian Development Bank to set up medical colleges in 12 districts. Asian Development Bank. Who has got it? Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka or Maharashtra? Maharashtra has got it. Maharashtra has got a loan from ADB, Asian Development Bank, right? To set up medical colleges in 12 districts. Maharashtra was in news for Jivala scheme. What is Jivala scheme? Jivala scheme is the scheme launched by Maharashtra government to rehabilitate prisoners after release. Those prisoners after release, they will be rehabilitated under Jivala scheme by Maharashtra. Okay. Next question. Next is, what is ADB? Asian Development Bank. Asian Development Bank. What is the headquarters of Asian Development Bank? It is Manila, Philippines. Manila, Philippines is the headquarters of Asian Development Bank. Right? There are in total 68 members. Remember, there are 68 members in ADB, Asian Development Bank, and 49 from Asia. Headquarters is at Manila, Philippines. It is established in 1966. Asian Development Bank. It is established in 1966. Okay. Yes. Next question. Which airline recently joined World Economic Forum Clear Skies for Tomorrow? Clear Skies for Tomorrow CST campaign to achieve significant scale sustainable aviation fuel. Clear Skies for Tomorrow, that means the aviation fuel. Aviation means the flight fuel that will be sustainable. Sustainable means that will not damage the environment, right? Sustainable fuel, it will be this is World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum Clear Skies for Tomorrow campaign. Indigo has joined, right? Okay, gender gap index. World Economic Forum gender gap index has launched. What is the gender gap index of India? It is 135. 135 is the world gender gap index based on 4 parameters. Remember, one is your health, right? Health, education attainment. These are based 4 parameters. Third is economic participation. Economic participation means how many women are working in formal sector or working a particular job. Economic participation, right? Next is health, education, economic participation, and next is political participation, right? These are the 4 parameters on which gender gap index is launched. The World Economic Forum WEF 135, right? 135 World Economic Forum gender gap index. Okay, who is our Minister of Steel? Minister of Steel Jyotiraditya Scindia. Minister of Steel Jyotiraditya Scindia. He is also the Ministry of Civil Aviation, right? Jyotiraditya Scindia is also the Minister of Civil Aviation. Ministry of Minority Affairs. Ministry of Minority Affairs is Smriti Jibin Irani. Ministry of Minority Affairs. Okay, India's first 3D printed post office to be set up in which place? 3D printed post office. 3D printed post office, it is to be set up in Delhi, in Chennai, in Mumbai, or in Bangalore, right? What is this 3D printing? Let me first explain you what is this 3D printing. 3D printing means from a same machine, like we are, so for example, now we have 2D printing. We have any color on any colored paper that can be printed. Your certificate can be made a printed color print that will arrange the exact colors in the exact way, right? Similarly, there is 3D printers. That means a particular, in case of 3D printing, a particular machine that will produce everything. A single machine can produce a table, produce a chair. Input दिया जो suppose plastic, तो plastic को जितने design हम दे परिवा से सही अनुसार से create करी परिवा. That is 3D printer. First 3D printed post office, it is established at Bengaluru, right? Third fast deposit post office, it is established at Bengaluru. Okay, next. As for tech cities, global interaction of talent and real estate report. Which is the top state in the which of the top technology hubs in the APAC region? Asia Pacific region, right? Asia Pacific region, that is Beijing. Beijing is the top city so far as technology. Obviously China, because China is a manufacturing hub, India is a service hub. In case of India, Bengaluru has got the technological and innovation advancement. Bengaluru is, in case of India, it is Bengaluru. In case of Asia Pacific region, it is Beijing, right? Bengaluru was in news. Why Bengaluru was in news? Because Karnataka has got the India Innovation Index. It has topped in India Innovation Index. Which state has topped in India Innovation Index? It is Bengaluru, right? Bengaluru has topped India Innovation Index. Which of the following points are correct with respect to recent cabinet meeting on security approval recently? Security approval. See, this Tejas Mark II fighter jet has approved by cabinet committee on security, right? CCS, right? Tejas. What is this Tejas? It is light combat. Tejas is a light combat fighter jet, right? That is Tejas. Remember, Cabinet Committee on Security Affairs. It is chaired by Prime Minister. Cabinet Committee on Security Affairs, chaired by Prime Minister, that discuss significant issues regarding national importance. That is, yes, it is manufactured by HAL. HAL will manufacture it, design. This is also right. Here all the options are right. Recently they have taken a decision to start Tejas Mark II. Right? These are lightest, smallest and supersonic fighter. Tejas is lightest, smallest, supersonic fighter. Supersonic means its speed is more than sound. Supersonic fighter. Okay, that is LCA. Next question. So all the options are right. All the options are right here. Remember, CCS, Cabinet Committee on Security, that is chaired by Prime Minister. Next question. Which is the only NBFC to extend money transfer services to Nepal to India? It is Muthoot Finance Corporation that will money transfer from Nepal to India. That is NBFC. NBFC means non-banking financial company. NBFC, non-banking financial company. It is created under Companies Act 1956. Remember, Companies Act 1956. They create non-banking financial company. Companies Act 1956. Non-banking financial company. Okay. RBI imposed how much penalty on Bharat Heavy Electrical Employees Cooperative Bank for breaching certain provisions related to income recognition? Okay, so this is the NBFC. Remember, NBFC is a non-banking financial company created under Companies Act 1956. Remember, NBFC cannot accept checks. They cannot accept check or demand checks or demand deposits, right? They cannot accept checks or demand deposits. NBFC. And NBFC, they cannot be a part of payment and settlement system. Remember these three statements about the NBFC. They are created under Companies Act of 1956 and they cannot accept check or demand deposits, and they cannot be a part of payment and settlement system. And Muthoot Finance Corporation, which is a NBFC, it is for money transfer services from Nepal to India, right? Rest other banks are governed under RBI Act of 1934. RBI imposed how much penalty on Bharat Heavy Electrical Employees Cooperative Bank for breaching certain provisions related to income recognition? It has imposed RBI 10 lakh fine has been imposed. RBI, which govern basically our monetary policy. Remember, government Monetary the job of government is to control the fiscal policy of government, fiscal policy, but RBI controls monetary policy. RBI is established under RBI Act 1934. It is established in 1935. Right? There is Monetary Policy Committee. Who is the vice chairman of AIIB? AIIB, Asian Investment Infrastructure Bank. His vice chairman is Urjit Patel. Who is Urjit Patel? Urjit Patel has recommended MPC, Monetary Policy Committee. Monetary Policy Committee means it is a 6-member committee. Monetary Policy Committee is a 6-member committee. Right? That 6-member committee, that will control inflation. Okay? That will control inflation. Okay. Next is NABARD. Right? NABARD has recently allocated worth of how much for rural infra projects in Mizoram. Right? How much it has allocated? Okay. Just a minute. Class Okay. What is NABARD? National Bank for Agriculture and Development. Right? National Bank for Agriculture and Development, that is NABARD. Especially it works for rural development, for credit, for small credit to the farmers. NABARD. Right? Remember, it is a statutory body. Right? NABARD is a statutory body. Statutory body means it is created under an act of parliament. Remember, it is statutory body. That statutory body means a body that is created by an act of parliament. Right? That is Rural Development Act 1981. It is established in 1982 and created under Rural Development Act 1981. Right? Act of 1981. NABARD has been established. Okay, to provide rural credit. Okay, next. How many tribal districts by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs and the Central Division of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to make tuberculosis free? Yes, it is established in 1982, but the act came in 1981. Right, after 1 year of the act, it is established. Similarly, like RBI Act came in 1934, but RBI established in 1935. Similarly, okay, how many tribal districts are identified by Ministry of Tribal Affairs in the Central TB Division of the Ministry of Health and Welfare to make TB-free tribal districts? TB-free tribal districts, it is how many tribal? It is 75 tribal districts are identified by the Central TB Division. Right? Okay, we have aspirational district. How many aspirational? India has aspirational districts. How many aspirational districts India have? It is 112. Remember, we have 112 aspirational districts. 112 aspirational district, that is, we have 112 aspirational districts. What do you mean by aspirational district? Those districts which are aspirational districts which are socio-economic backwardness. Socio-economic backwardness. Right? Socio-economic backwardness, that is that exists socio-economic backwardness. Those are called aspirational district. There is a news. Which is the best aspirational district? Best aspirational district. Best aspirational district is your Haridwar. Haridwar is your best aspirational district. Haridwar of Uttarakhand. Haridwar of Uttarakhand is the best aspirational district. Right? We have total 112 aspirational districts. Those districts are there is socio-economic backwardness in those districts. Okay. Who is the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand? Pushkar Singh Dhami. Pushkar Singh Dhami is the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand. Okay. Why Uttarakhand was in news? Because it has implemented new education policy. New education policy was implemented by Uttarakhand government, right? At pre-primary level, Uttarakhand government has implemented new education policy for the first time. The total new education policy implemented for the first time is by Goa government. Remember, Goa has implemented new education policy at all levels, right? Goa Chief Minister is Pramod Sawant. New education policy. Who has recommended this new education policy? K. Kasturirangan. K. Kasturirangan has recommended. He has education committee was established under K. Kasturirangan, and new education policy which is established, right? B.N. Sri Krishna committee. What is B.N. Sri Krishna committee? It is very important committee, B.N. Sri Krishna committee, because our data protection bill is coming under recommendation, according to recommendation of B.N. Sri Krishna committee. His committee is based on data protection. Remember, data protection committee is B.N. Sri Krishna committee, right? Nidhi Khatri committee. What is Nidhi Khatri committee? Recently established Nidhi Khatri committee. Nidhi Khatri committee is for right to repair. It is for right to repair, right? Right to repair by Ministry of Commerce, and that is established under Nidhi Khatri committee. Right to repair. Okay. Next, which bank recently partnered with ADB to promote supply chain finance solution in India? Supply chain finance solution in India. IndusInd Bank has been promoted. I have said ADB, it is established in 1968, right? Headquartered at Manila, Philippines. ADB, Asian Development Bank. Okay. According to Center for Monitoring Indian Economic Private Limited, India unemployment rate has increased. How much Indian unemployment rate? It is increased to 8.3. Right, India's 1 year high in August 2020 is 8.3 is the unemployment rate of India. Right. India's GDP growth increased to, GDP growth is at 13.5%, right? 13.5%, highest among all major economies of world. India's GDP, that is gross domestic product. GDP means gross domestic product. That means total amount of goods and services produced within a country is called as GDP, right? Produced within a country. Somebody is working in England, his work will not be considered as GDP, right? He is sending money from England, that will not be considered as GDP, right? What is, okay, what is the difference between GVA and GDP? Many students are confused between GVA and GDP response. What is the difference? Remember, GVA is GDP at factor cost. GVA plus taxes minus subsidies is equal to your GDP, right? GVA plus taxes minus subsidies is equal to your GDP. Gross value added, that is also called as GDP at factor cost. What is the base year for GDP? 2011-12. 2011-12 is our base year of our GDP. That is, this is gross value added in the raw material. Okay. How many Indian startup companies are featured in second edition of Forbes Asia to watch 2022 list by Forbes Asia? This is 11 companies, startup companies. Okay. As per Bloomberg Billionaires Index daily ranking, world's richest people report, Gautam Adani has become the third richest person. Whom he has overtaken? Gautam Adani. It is Bernard Arnault. He has overtaken and become the third richest person in the world. Gautam Adani. Bloomberg Billionaires Index. According to journal, Nature Climate Change, India's updated climate pledge to Paris Agreement has been ranked in compliance category 4th in ambition category, while the top okay. What is the rank of journal National Climate Change? It is 5th, right? 5th, and European Union has tops in both categories. India's climate change according to Paris Climate Deal. Paris Climate Deal happened where India has proposed NDC. What is this NDC? NDC is, what is this NDC? Nationally Determined Commitment. Nationally Determined Commitment. What is this NDC? National Determined Commitment, right? National Determined Commitment, that is India's promise in the Paris Climate Deal, right? Our next climate deal is at Scotland, that is Glasgow Summit. Glasgow Summit, which is happened in Scotland. Glasgow Summit that happened in Scotland, right? What is this Glasgow Summit? That is a climate summit. India has promised. What is India has promised? India has promised net zero emission will be net zero emission. India has promised net zero emission by 2070. By 2070, net zero emission will be there. Okay. Next, RBI has launched pilot project for digitalization of lending under Kisan Credit Card Scheme on which of the following states? Kisan Credit Card Scheme under which of the following states? That is Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, or both. Here both, that is Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, right? In Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, Kisan RBI has launched pilot project for digitalization of lending under Kisan Credit Card, right? Okay. Who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is M.K. Stalin. Remember, M.K. Stalin is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, right? Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel I have already said. And this is okay. Kisan Credit Card. Remember, Kisan Credit Card. It is started in 1998. Right? The scheme was introduced in 1998 for small credit support. Small credit support to the farmers. Who will implement it? Commercial bank, cooperatives, regional rural bank. These are all, they will implement the Kisan Credit Card. Okay. Madhya Pradesh Ladli Lakshmi Scheme 2.0. Ladli Lakshmi Scheme. Ladli Lakshmi Scheme 2.0 is launched by Madhya Pradesh government. The purpose is to making girls self-dependent. Ladli Lakshmi Scheme, right? Why? Next, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu M.K. Stalin. It was in news for why it was in news? Inum Ijuthum Scheme. Inum Ijuthum Scheme. Inum Ijuthum Scheme was launched by Tamil Nadu government, right? Inum Ijuthum Scheme was launched by Tamil Nadu government to bridge the learning gap, that is to bridge the learning gap between that created during COVID, that is Inum Ijuthum Scheme by Tamil Nadu government, right? M.K. Stalin. Okay, exercise Vostok. Exercise Vostok was in conducted in which of the countries recently? Exercise Vostok, it is Vostok 2022, that is launched by Russia, right? Russia has launched exercise Vostok. Yes, there is CM breakfast scheme was also launched by Tamil Nadu government. CM breakfast scheme was also launched by Tamil Nadu government. Okay, exercise Peach Black. Which country has a host exercise Peach Black? Exercise Peach Black, it is launched by Australia. Australia government has launched exercise Peach Black. Okay. Next. What is the largest tree of world? Largest tree of world is Posidonia australis. Posidonia australis is the largest tree of world. Okay, next question. NDDB has signed an agreement with Suzuki to set up 2 biogas plants. 2 biogas plants will be set up, right, in Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh or Madhya Pradesh, where 2 biogas plant will be set up. It is in Gujarat, right? It is in Gujarat. It will be, yes, right. That is in Gujarat. It will be established. Who has appointed the brand ambassador of S4 accessories brand uppercase? It is uppercase. This brand ambassador of S4 accessories uppercase brand, that is Jasprit Bumrah, is the brand ambassador. Okay. Who is the Karnataka Chief Minister? Basavaraj Bommai is the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Basavaraj Bommai is the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Okay. Next, who has played 100 matches? 100 matches. It is in on classes, that is Virat Kohli. Remember, Virat Kohli has got 100 matches. In case of T20, it is Rohit Sharma. Top scorer in case of T20, that is Rohit Sharma. Okay, who was recently awarded Felix Hofbauer by the UNESCO Peace Prize? UNESCO Peace Prize, it was got by Angela Merkel, who was the German Chancellor, right? German Chancellor, that is Angela Merkel, right? Khaleda Zia, who is Khaleda Zia? Opposition leader of Bangladesh. Khaleda Zia, opposition leader of Bangladesh. Max Verstappen is your top of Formula 1 Grand Prix. Formula 1 Grand Prix. Formula 1 Grand Prix, who has got is Max Verstappen, right? Formula 1 Grand Prix, or that is your Miami Grand Prix, French Grand Prix, Canadian Grand Prix, Europe's, all the maximum Grand Prix has been won by Max Verstappen, who is also the sports person of the year. Sports person of the year. Person of the year, Max Verstappen. Okay. Bangladesh Prime Minister has recently, Sheikh Hasina has visited India. Sheikh Hasina has visited India to sign, and they both signed agreement on Koshiari River. On Koshiari River, they have both signed agreement. Bangladesh. Wasifa Nazreen. Who is Wasifa Nazreen? Wasifa Nazreen is the first Bangladeshi women to come to climb Mount K2, to climb Mount K2, right? Wasifa Nazreen. Who is Ridhim Mamania? Ridhim Mamania is the youngest child. Mamania is the youngest child, that is of 10 years, right? Who are registered at Everest Base Camp. Everest Base Camp, Ridhim Mamania, right? That is Ridhim Mamania has Everest Base Camp. Okay. Who has got World Food Prize? World Food Prize. Cynthia Rosenwick. Cynthia Rosenwick has got, who is the NASA scientist? Cynthia Rosenwick, the NASA scientist, has got World Food Prize, right? Cynthia Rosenwick. Okay. Who has got Order of the Rising Sun? Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Award. Who has got Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Award? It is Narayanan Kumar. Narayanan Kumar. Narayanan Kumar, Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Award, right? Narayanan Kumar. Okay. Who has got the highest civilian order of France? Highest civilian order. Highest civilian order of France. highest civilian award of France. It is Shashi Tharoor. Award of France. It is Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor is the has got highest civilian award of France. Who has got highest civilian award of Ladakh? Ladakh highest civilian award. Who has got it? Ladakh highest civilian award is got by Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama has got highest civilian award of Ladakh. Dalai Lama. Okay. Okay. Next. China recently launched a new remote sensing satellite into space by using which rocket? It is Long March 4C. By Long March 4C, China has launched recently remote sensing satellite Long March 4C. Chang'e mission. Chang'e mission is also launched by China, right? That is to moon mission of China. Chang'e mission. Okay. What is Danuri mission? Who has launched Danuri mission? Danuri mission, it is launched by South Korea. Remember, very important. South Korea has launched Danuri mission recently. Khayyam satellite. Who has launched Khayyam satellite? Khayyam satellite was launched by it is launched by Iran. It is Iran satellite. What that is launched by Russia. Iranian satellite, Khayyam satellite, that is launched by Russia. Right? What is the what is Sarmat 28? Sarmat 28. Very important. That is launched by. It is the ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. It is launched by Russia, whose range is around 18,000 km. Right? Sarmat 28, whose range is around 18,000 km. Okay. Which is tested on Kamchatka Peninsula. Remember, where is Kamchatka Peninsula? This is just over South China Sea. Kamchatka Peninsula, that is of Russia. Remember, Kamchatka Peninsula, it is of Russia. Right? This is the diagram near Sea of Okhotsk. Here, Sea of Okhotsk. Right? Here is Bering Sea. Bering Sea, Sea of here. This is your Kamchatka Peninsula. Right? Here there are also 4 islands, disputed regions. That is called Kuril Island. Remember, Kuril Islands are the disputed region between Russia and Kuril Island is the disputed region between Russia and China. Kuril Island are the disputed region between Russia and Japan. Kuril is the disputed region between Russia and Japan. Kuril Island, right? Okay. What is Falkland Island? Falkland Island. It is a region between UK and Argentina. Falkland Island is present in Atlantic Ocean. In the Atlantic Ocean, Falkland Island is present. Falkland Island, which is the disputed region between UK and Argentina. Okay. Just a minute. Atlantic Ocean, right? Okay. Falkland Island is disputed region between UK and Argentina, which is present in Atlantic Ocean. Next question, where is Solomon Island is present? Solomon Island, it was also in news. There are 900 islands, Solomon Islands, that are present just above Australia. Suppose this is Australia. Here is Solomon Islands in Indo-Pacific region. Indo-Pacific regions, right? And that is Solomon Islands are present. China has signed agreement. Very important. Indo-Pacific region. Where is your Spratly Island and Paracel Island are present? Spratly Island and Paracel Island. They are present in South China Sea. Very important, most important. Spratly and Paracel Island, because these are disputed regions between China and Southeast Asian nation. Southeast Asian nation means Philippines, all these countries. Southeast Asian nation, that is China and that is the disputed region between China and South, like Cambodia, Philippines, Laos. The disputed region between that is between China and other countries, right? Okay. According to Bloomberg GDP figures from IMF released in 2022, India became world's biggest economy by overtaking United Kingdom. Overtaking United Kingdom, India is fifth largest economy in terms of GDP, right? India has overtaken GDP, but India is third largest economy in terms of PPP. India is third largest economy in terms of purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity, that is PPP. What is this PPP? For example, in $1, suppose you are purchasing to 2 liter of 1 liter of water. For example, you are purchasing the same 1 liter of water in $1 in United States, but in India you are purchasing the same water bottle liter at 30 rupees, for example. Then what is happening? The same water bottle you are purchasing at $1 in United States, you are purchasing the same thing at 30 rupees in India. So we can say that India has 30 rupees in India is equal to $1 in the United States, right? Because with that $1, what the purchasing capacity of $1 is equal in US is equal to the purchasing capacity of 30 rupees in India. So that is purchasing power parity. So that purchasing power parity, in terms of purchasing power parity, India is the third largest economy, right? Okay. Next, SEBI restructured panel on cyber security and expanded the committee to 6 members from the 6 members on cyber security members under whom SEBI has established a cyber security committee. That is Navin Kumar Singh. Yes, B is the answer from the right. Navin Kumar Singh has established a panel on cyber security. Navin Singh, cyber security. He has established also Security and Exchange Board of India. It became at 1992. Got statutory status. It became statutory body in 1992. Statutory body. It's a statutory body that is created under the SEBI Act, in Act of Parliament. It's statutory body that regulates the stock market. Stock market regulation. Its job is regarding stock market, like IRDAI. All the work regarding IRDAI will be insurance. IRDAI is associated with insurance. All the insurance sector work will be done by other IRDAI. And similarly, all the work regarding stock market regulation will be done by SEBI, Security and Exchange Board of India, right? Established in 1992. They have established under Dr. Subramaniam, who is former economic advisor. They have established a committee for FPI, that is foreign portfolio investment. What is the difference between foreign portfolio investment and foreign direct investment? Foreign direct investment means establishing a company. Suppose in India, a foreign investor is coming and establishing a company, that is FDI. What FPI means? Foreign portfolio investment. What do you mean foreign portfolio investment? It is an investment in stock market. So FPI, or it is also called as FII. FII means foreign institutional investors. Foreign institutional investor or FPI. These are very volatile investment. Anytime they can flow from India to United States or any other country. But FDI, it is stable investment, right? Foreign direct investment. FPI or FII, they are stock market investment. Okay. As per India's 10 most valued companies by market capitalization, Adani Transmission position at what? Adani Transmission is position at what? It is ninth, right? Transmission, Adani Transmission, right? That is your okay. What that is position at ninth position. Indian Railway set up Meghdut machines. Meghdut machine, it is started by Indian Railway at Dadar. What is this Meghdut machine? See, Meg means rain. So it is about to provide portable, clean drinking water. Indian Railways has started Meghdut machines. Right? Meghdut machines is started by Indian Railways. Indian Railway also started Operation Satark. Operation Satark was also started by Satark. It is also started by Indian Railways. Operation Satark. Operation Satark was also started by Indian Railways. Then why that Indian Railways plus RPF? Primarily it is by RPF, Railway Protection Force. Right. There is also Operation Yatri Suraksha. Operation Yatri Suraksha. What is this Operation Yatri Suraksha? Operation Yatri Suraksha is to for passenger security. Remember, for passenger security of Operation Yatri Suraksha. Okay. Operation Yatri Suraksha, that is for passenger security. Operation Satark, it is to counter trafficking, to counter arms trafficking, drug trafficking, women trafficking. Operation Satark, right? Operation Satark, it is by Railway Protection Force. Okay. Then we have, there is a Kavach system in Indian Railways. Kavach. What is this Kavach system in Indian Railways? That is for zero train accidents. Zero train accidents. It will zero train accidents. Operation Kavach system. Zero train accident. Right? Provide protection by preventing trains to pass through signal at danger or and avoid collision. That is Kavach system. Zero train accident. Okay. Okay. Who was recently elected as Commonwealth Parliamentary Association CPA Treasurer in its 65th CPA conference held at Halifax? It is Anurag Sharma, Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, right? Treasurer. Okay, what is this Commonwealth? Commonwealth means those countries which are once upon a time ruled by the British. The former British colonies, they are called as Commonwealth. Former British colonies are called as Commonwealth. Right. Okay. We have Commonwealth. What is the mascot of Commonwealth game? It was Perry. Perry was, that is multicolored bull. Perry is a multicolored bull. That is the official mascot of Commonwealth game, Perry. Right, multicolored bull. What is the official mascot of Khelo India Youth Games? It is Dhakkad. Dhakkad is the official mascot of Khelo India Youth Games. Right? Who are the two persons? Who are the two persons that are flag bearer in a Commonwealth game? It is PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh. PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh, they are the flag bearer in Commonwealth Games. Right? PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh are the flag bearer in Commonwealth Games. Okay. Who was the flag bearer and the closing ceremony of Commonwealth Games? Flag bearer and closing ceremony. It is Sarat Kamal and Nikhat Jarin. Sarat Kamal and Nikhat Jarin are the flag bearer in closing ceremony. Sarat Kamal and Nikhat Jarin. Sarat Kamal and Nikhat Jarin are the flag bearer in Commonwealth game in closing ceremony, right? Who has got fast gold? Fast gold is Mirabai Chanu. Mirabai Chanu has got fast gold in Commonwealth game. Mirabai Chanu, right? Okay, it is Commonwealth game. It happened in Birmingham, UK. Birmingham, UK Commonwealth game. It was started, right? Okay. Who has got CBE award? CBE award, Commander of the Order of British Empire. Who has got CBE award? Commander of the Order of British Empire. It is given by UK. It is given to Ajoy Piramal. Ajoy Piramal has got CBE award of UK for trade. Right? What is MB award? Member of the Order of British Empire. It is also UK. MB award. Member of the Order of British Empire, UK. Who has got it? Guru Swami Krishnamurti. Guru Swami Krishnamurti has got this award. Guru Swami Krishnamurti for his service during COVID. So Ajoy Piramal CB award. Okay. Leicester cricket ground will be renamed after Sunil Gavaskar. Sunil Gavaskar, Indian cricket player. Right. Leicester cricket ground will be that will be renamed after Sunil Gavaskar. What is the mascot of National Games 2022? Savage. Savage is the mascot of National Games 2022. Okay. Remember this National Game 2022, it will be held in Gujarat. Right? There will be 36 sports and there will be across various cities of Gujarat, 6 cities of Gujarat. Right? That is our National Games. Its mascot is Savage. Okay. Who was recently appointed as the CEO of Starbucks? CEO of Starbucks, it was who was appointed? Laxman Narasimhan has got, he is the CEO of Starbucks. Who is Cyrus Mistry? Cyrus Mistry was Tata Sons chairman. Former Tata Sons chairman, right? Cyrus Mistry, he got died recently in a road accident while returning from Mumbai, right? Cyrus Mistry, obituary, right? Okay, who is another? Rakesh Jhunjhunwala also died. Famous personality Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Who was Rakesh Jhunjhunwala? He has got Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. He is the Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is stock market investor, right? Stock market investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala recently died, right? Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Okay. Who is father of Indian PSUs? Father of Indian PSUs. Father of Indian PSUs, Dr. V. Krishnamurti. Dr. V. Krishnamurti, father of Indian PSUs, he has also died. Dr. V. Krishnamurti. Who was recently appointed as CEO of Starbucks? Right. Dr. V. Krishnamurti also died. Okay. Who Who authored a book When the Heart Speaks? Memoirs of a Cardiologist. When the Heart Speaks, Memoirs of a Cardiologist. Who has authored this book? This book was authored by Upendra Kaur. Upendra Kaur, cardiologist. He has written the book. Cardiologist means cardiology is study of cardiology is the study of heartbeat, right? In graphical form. Upendra Kaur has written. Who has written the book Lockdown Lyrics? Lockdown Lyrics book. Lockdown Lyrics book is written by Sanjukta Das. Sanjukta Das of Odisha has written Lockdown Lyrics. Magic of Mangal Jodi book. Who has written Magic of Mangal Jodi? Magic of Mangal Jodi book. It is launched by Avinash Khemka. Avinash Khemka has written Magic of Mangal Jodi about Mangal Jodi of Chilika. Right? Okay. Who has written the book Not Just a Night Watchman? Not Just a Night Watchman. My Innings in BCCI. My Innings in BCCI. Who has written this book? My Innings in BCCI. Not Just a Night Watchman. My Innings in BCCI. It is written by Binod Roy. Binod Roy has written. He is the former CAG, that is Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Former CAG Binod Roy has written the book Not Just a Night Watchman. My Innings in BCCI. Right? Okay. A Place Called Home is written by A Place Called Home. It is written by who has written Preeti Sinoy. Preeti Sinoy has written a book A Place Called Home. Okay. Place Called Home is written by Preeti Sinoy. Which of the following personality not in the list of winners in 65th Raymond Magsaysay Award? What is this Raymond Magsaysay Award? Raymond Magsaysay Award, it is the Nobel Prize of Asia. It is also called Nobel Prize of Asia. Who has got this? Gary Vaynerchuk, all these three. Sothera Sim and Bernadette Madrid, they have got it. But Vinoba Bhave, recently he has not got it. But Vinoba Bhave, who is the leader of individual Satyagraha. Remember, Vinoba Bhave was the leader of individual Satyagraha, right? And he has got Raymond Magsaysay Award. He has also got Raymond Magsaysay Award, but in 1950s. So D is not the answer, right? Your RGT is not in the list, so obviously the answer is D. Okay. Now I'll revise certain important previous questions. Where is Hoysaleshwara temple? Hoysaleshwara temple. Hoysaleshwara temple. Hoysaleshwara temple in Halebeedu. In Halebeedu. That is in Karnataka. Right? Hoysaleshwara temple, that is in Karnataka. Just a second. Okay. Where is Periyar River? Periyar River, it was in news. White Periyar River was in news because there is a dispute over that Periyar River. Right. It is in Kerala. It is the largest river in Kerala. In Kerala. Periyar River. Largest river in Kerala. It is also called as lifeline of Kerala. Lifeline of Kerala, that is Periyar River. Right? It was in news because of Mullaperiyar Dam dispute. Mullaperiyar Dam dispute. It was in news. Okay. What is Bamyan Buddha? Bamyan Buddha. Bamyan Buddha was in news. It was the standing Buddha. It was the tallest standing Buddha of the world. It was tallest standing Buddha in world, but Taliban destroyed it. That is Bamyan Buddha. Taliban has destroyed it. Okay. Konark Mandira. Who has established Konark Temple? Konark Temple. Konark Temple, it was established by King Narasimha Deva. King Narasimha Deva. Dynasties: Eastern Ganga Dynasty. Eastern Ganga Dynasty. King Narasimha Deva. Right. Eastern Ganga Dynasty is Sun Temple. Right. Eastern Ganga Dynasty. Okay. Just a second. Competition Commission of India, CCI. Competition, very important. Competition Commission of India. CCI, it is under Competition Act. Competition Act of 2002. Competition Act of 2002. What it does, Competition Commission of India, especially it creates market-based economy, right? Market-based economy is created under Competition Commission of India, right? It is established under Competition Act 2002 under Raghavan Committee. Remember, Raghavan Committee has established Competition Commission of India. Raghavan Committee, right? Tomato flu was in news. What is this tomato flu? Remember, it is caused by Coxsackie virus. Coxsackie virus A16 that causes tomato flu, right? It is RNA virus, right? Tomato flu, it is that causes red painful blisters. Red painful blisters especially develops among child under 50 years. It is seen in Kerala state. Tomato flu, red painful blisters are seen, very contagious, right? Remember, simple symptoms of tomato flu is like chikungunya. Symptoms are tomato flu. Okay. What is Langia virus? Now there is another news that is in news. Langia virus. It is also zoonotic diseases, right? It is zoonotic disease. Langia virus, right? That means zoonotic disease means it can be transmitted from animal to human being. Langia virus. Okay. Next. National Youth Day. When National Youth Day is celebrated? National Youth Day, it is celebrated in 12th August. 12th August there is National Youth Day on the birthday of Swami Vivekananda. Right. What is this sit max? Sit max exercise. What is sit max exercise? Sit max, that is Singapore, India, Thailand. Singapore, India, Thailand exercise. Sit max exercise. Right. It is held in Andaman, right? Sit max exercise. Exercise Mitra Shakti. Exercise Mitra Shakti you do with Sri Lanka. Exercise Mitra Shakti. It is a maritime exercise with Sri Lanka. Maritime exercise with Sri Lanka is exercise Mitra Shakti. Okay. What is Noor? Noor. What is Noor? Noor is Iran's fast military satellite. Military satellite is Noor. Iran's fast military satellite is Noor. Okay. What is Nuri? Nuri is South Korea's fast indigenous space rocket. It is Nuri. Danuri is South Korea's moon mission. Nuri is South Korea's fast space rocket. Babar's cruise missile. What is Babar cruise missile? Who has launched it? Pakistan has launched it. Babar cruise missile. Who has got Hilali Pakistan Award for elimination of polio? It is Hilali Pakistan Award for elimination of polio is Bill Gates, right? Pakistan is again captain of FATF, Financial Action Task Force. FATF grey list Pakistan. Its headquarters is at Paris, France. FATF, Financial Action Task Force. The job is to control. What is the job of FATF? This is to control money laundering and terror financing. Money laundering and terror financing. That is money laundering and terror financing. Okay. Who is the main footballer of India? Footballer of the year. Main footballer of the year. Main footballer of the Sunil Chhetri. Main footballer. Who is the women footballer? Manisha Kalyan. Manisha Kalyan is the women footballer of the year. Manisha Kalyan. Right? What is Smile 75 initiative? Smile 75 initiative. This is rehabilitation of beggars. Rehabilitation of beggars. Smile 75 initiative. Okay. Okay. Which Indian movie has got Melbourne Film Awards? Melbourne Film Festival. Melbourne is in Australia. Melbourne Film Festival. It is in Australia. It conducted in Australia. Which movie has got award? 83 movie. That is based on. That is Ranveer Singh has got award. Ranveer Singh has got the award. 83 movie and Saif Ali Shah. Saif Ali Shah and Ranveer Singh, they have got award in Melbourne Film Festival for movie. Ranveer Singh has got movie 83, right? And Saif Ali Shah for Mumbai Diaries, Jalsa, sorry, पहले था Jalsa. Okay. Indian Film Festival Surarai Potturu movie has got the best entertainment movie. Surarai Potturu. Two actors, Ajay Devgan for Tanaji. Ajay Devgan has got the award for Tanaji movie. Tanaji movie, Ajay Devgan has got the award, and Surarai Potturu. And next is Ajay Devgan. After Ajay Devgan, your Surya, the Surya of South actor Surya has also got the award. Okay. Okay. What is wholesale? We have two types of inflation. One is CPI, another is wholesale. For CPI and WPI. CPI inflation, wholesale price index, right, which is calculated only in goods, not for services. It is who releases his Office of Economic Advisor. Remember, Office of Economic Advisor. Office of Economic Advisor has got this of Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Commerce and Industry has got this publishes WPI or Wholesale Price Index. Who produces CPI? That is National Statistical Office, NSO. NSO produces it is published by CPI is published by NSO. CPI is Consumer Price Index. Consumer Price Index CPI, hello, Consumer Price Index. It is written in NSO. They are released by NSO. Okay. Which Modi Circuit Tourism? Which state government has started Modi Circuit? State government. Modi Circuit Tourism. It is started by Uttarakhand and Jim Corbett National Park, which is the first national park of India. Jim Corbett National Park. That is started by UK. Uttarakhand Tourism. Chief Minister is Pushkar Singh Dhami. Remember. Okay. Janjatiya Mahotsav. Which state government celebrates Janjatiya Mahotsav? It is by Jharkhand government. Jharkhand government, they celebrate Janjatiya Mahotsav. India Ki Udan project. India Ki Udan. Who has India Ki Udan project? It is, which company has started it? It is started by Google to mark India's 75 years of independence. Right? Okay. National Intelligence Grid or NAT Grid. NAT Grid. What is this NAT Grid? It was in news. NAT Grid, National Intelligence Grid. NAT Grid. Right. It is established after Mumbai attack in 2008, coming under Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs. Home Ministry. Home Ministry. NAT Grid. Right. NAT Grid is established by Home Ministry. Who is President of Kenya? New President of Kenya. New President of Kenya is William Ruto. William Ruto is the new President of Kenya. Who is the new President of Honduras? Honduras new President is Xiomara Castro. Xiomara Castro is the new president of India. She is the first female president. First female president is Xiomara Castro. Just a second. ठीक है ओके okay. Who is the president of Philippines? President of Philippines is Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Right? President of Philippines. Who is the president of Colombia? Colombia president is, who is the Colombian president? Colombian president is Gustavo Petro. Gustavo Petro is the president of Colombia. What is Namaste scheme? Namaste scheme. That is National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem. It is for sanitation, for mechanized sanitation. Mechanized sanitation. Namaste scheme, mechanized sanitation. Okay. Osiris Rex. What is Osiris Rex mission? Who has launched this mission? It is launched by NASA. NASA has started Osiris Rex mission. Right? NASA has started Osiris Rex mission. That is to study asteroid. To study asteroid Venus. NASA has started this Osiris mission. Who was started Hayabusa 2 mission? Hayabusa 2 mission. It is by Japan. Japan has, it is Japanese mission. Hayabusa actually it has sent long ago. Japan has this Hayabusa 2 mission. It is returning with the results. That is why it is in news. It is launched in 2014. Hayabusa 2 mission. That is by Japan. Right. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe died recently. Shinzo Abe died. Okay. New capital of Indonesia. New capital of Indonesia. Nusantara. New capital of Indonesia, Nusantara. What is this Swamitwa scheme? Swamitwa scheme. It is launched by Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayat. Remember, it is launched by Swamitwa scheme, launched by Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, they have launched Swamitwa scheme. For land digitalization. Land digitization. Swamitwa scheme is launched by Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. National Girl Child Day. What is National Girl Child Day celebrated? It is celebrated in 24 January. National Girl Child Day is celebrated on 24 January. It is initiated by Ministry of Women and Child Development, right, and organized by National Commission for Women. Or National Girl Child Day, 24 January, every year it is celebrated. It was initiated by Ministry of Women and Child Development and it is organized by National Commission for Women. Okay. Artemis mission. Who has started this Artemis 1 mission? It is by NASA to study deep space. To study deep space, Artemis mission is launched by NASA. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Okay, we'll complete the discussion here, right? And like this video and share and subscribe to Vanik SSC. Thank you. Have a nice day.